efforts, private and public. We'll examine the effort courtesy of me, Mark Stewart Greenstein, candidate, but also analyst. I'm a candidate for governor who wants to make sure that Connecticut's government works. Now that's the hard task because rarely does government work. I'll give you a few instances, there aren't many, when it does. But my solution is therefore to have less government so that we don't waste things. We are not frustrated, and the functions the government was trying to do, individuals and private groups do. Let's apply this to health records. Ladies and gentlemen, report in the Connecticut Mirror by Julia Worth says we have spent $23 million and over 10 years, that's even more damning, trying to get a health records exchange that different hospitals can finally put charts in the hands of their own doctors that might have been started or collaborated on by other hospitals. Why not? It makes sense. But in government's hands, it's probably not doable. 10 years? Come on! Government doesn't work because the government itself doesn't have the financial incentive to make it work. So my prescription, don't even try. Let organically the companies that stand a lot to gain, those are private hospitals, those are clinics, and maybe even patients who would like to have a consistency. I contribute a few bucks so that I know if I got injured in New London that my records from Yukon Hospital were easily transferable. You might raise money that way and you'll get it done faster. The state is rare in its accomplishment on big group efforts. And when it is accomplished well, it needs a war-fighting mentality. Okay? We fought World War II pretty effectively because there were Nazis up our ass and there were Japanese who were ready to bomb us. We built bridges in time. We developed new weaponry. We trained soldiers really, really well because it was desperate. We need a desperation-like mentality if we're going to fund things with government, and that means your money. If you don't have that kind of mentality, I don't want to take your money. Other people with their own money will do things better. So in World War II, we did get a Manhattan Project because it was life or death to many soldiers out in Corregidor and the Philippines who were going to be mowed down if we didn't have an atomic bomb to even and actually get ahead. We had D-Day, fairly successful, okay? To keep it quiet was remarkable that the Germans didn't know. That may be impossible today. But again, with this war-fighting mentality, lives are on the line. That helps make government work. Now to the opposite. Why do so many private enterprises work well? Because actually, we can mouth off in mass numbers to make collaboration. I'm a fan of open source. It means a computer programmer doesn't even know exactly what he's made, but thousands of other people who worked with his program know how they could tweak it and they can explain it. Here's the intricacies. It's beautiful. And it doesn't cost the state any money. It doesn't cost the programmer himself any money. He ends up with an even better product because he trusts individuals to add to it. That's the mentality I take to as many government projects as possible. So good luck with your health exchange, but if I'm governor, I'm going to abandon public money on it. I bet we get it done faster. I'm Mark Stewart Greenstein. Thanks for being open-minded.